What's up, goodies? Welcome back to your girl channel and to my kitchen, how to cook. And today we're making juicy oven baked salmon recipe, nice and easy. Make sure you subscribe if you have not and turn on your post notification goodies so you won't miss any of these uploads. And for all I'm a returning goodie, uno don't know say uno girl love uno ready for cook. Come on, let's cook. Alright, goodies, let's cook this juicy salmon recipe in the kitchen, fast, easy, and simple. So the salmon that I'm using is the one that I showed you guys in the haul that I did, the Aldi's supermarket haul. This is the salmon, so you guys will be able to see how nice and juicy and tender and moist this salmon is, so you guys could know if you'll buy it or not. So what I did was wash it with salt and lemon juice. And then I did add some vinegar to wash it up, and I sliced 6 slices because that's what I need here. Then I'm seasoning very mellow. I did add some salt and pepper, and here I'm adding some lemon pepper seasoning. You could use any kind of a lemon pepper brand. They have so many different lemon pepper seasonings, but this is the brand that I'm using, and the one that I'm using here is from the Aldi's supermarket as well. Okay. Now I'm using this fish fry seafood seasoning. I love it, you guys. It is from the brand Ocho-Rios, because I don't know say no girl love Ocho-Rios products. Alright, so I'm using this to season the fish to give it a mean flavor. Then I'm adding just a little bit of dried parsley to it on top, just like so. Very simple. I'm going to give this fish tons of flavor, okay? Now you want to add a little bit of oil to it on top. I'm using sesame seed oil, and of course you could always substitute your oil of choice. Just pat the seasoning in and do not rub. Just pat the seasoning in, and that's it. You don't want to rub it in, and after you do it, you just flip it on the opposite side. And again, you guys, as you can see, I'm doing skin off. I did remove the skin from this fish for this recipe. Okay, now we're basically seasoning with the same seasonings that we used before. So this is pretty explanatory. Okay, all right, so if you guys are still here watching me, be sure that you thumbs up the videos rather, because once you thumbs up the videos, YouTube will see in fact that you liked it, and they will push those videos out into a much wider audience. And guess what, goodie, the channel will grow and the video will also grow. We want the channel to grow back in the algorithm, you guys, so go ahead and show some love and thumbs up the videos for me. Okay, all right, so as you can see, this it's all seasoned here, and I'm sprinkling the dried parsley on the opposite side as well, and that looks amazing. Now after you've seasoned both sides thoroughly, okay, season your thing really good, you guys. Season your foods, okay? Be sure that you season. Don't let nobody tell us you over season your food. Season your food, because it's better if it has flavor than no flavor, especially when you're making fish, right? All right, so what I did here, I just went and sprinkled some Parmesan cheese on there. Okay, the grated Parmesan cheese, that's the one that I'm putting on here. Just a little, not too much, but you want to definitely add some on there, because once this thing hits the oven, baby, it is going to do something great. Trust me when I tell you. And then I did add a little bit of dried pepper flakes to give it a buzz, because my husband loves pepper. Okay, so we just had in a little bit of dried pepper flakes here, and that is it. That's all you need to do here. Now I am going to pop this in the oven like I said before, so I'm just making sure that my fish does not stick to the baking tray. So I did add a little bit more of the sesame seed oil, and again, you could substitute that out. You could even use butter or vegetable oil here if you like, if that's what you want to do, but just be sure that it's greased up. Okay, and then you add your fish, you guys, into the baking tray. Your oven, goodie, should be already turned on already, and your oven should be preheated at 350 degrees in heat is what it needs to be doing over there before you put these baby in the oven. Okay, and you want to be sure that you bake this up for about 30 to 35 minutes at that 350 degree, right? Don't pass 40 minutes, that's for sure, because you don't want it to be dry and over baked, you guys. All right, before you pop it in the oven though, be sure that you get some lemon slices and slice up this baby before you put it in the oven, because once you put this in the oven with the lemon on top, the juices from the lemon will explode and it's going to go right into those cracks that's in the fish. Okay, it's going to go all the way through and through. So go ahead and put it in your oven at 350 degrees and let it do what it needs to do, 30 to 35 minutes. Don't let it pass 40 minutes and you're good to go. No, while that was going in the oven, it was time to make our sauce. Now this is the magic to this recipe. Now I did use 1 stick of butter here, okay, and then I added some of the fish, some of the salmon fish. I didn't use all of it. I left the bottom part. When I stripped the fish, that came off, and I'm using this for the recipe. Now if you don't want to go that route, you could always use a can of tuna, you guys. Tuna. All right, now I added some butter. Oh my goodness, this thing's so good. I added some butter. So when we add the butter, we had the garlic is what I'm saying. We had some garlic to it, you guys, and then I'm adding a little bit of black pepper, and then we're seasoning again with some of that lemon pepper seasoning. I did add some all-purpose seasoning. Oh my goodness, the thing was smelling so good, so good. With the all-purpose seasoning that I used, I went in and added some onion powder and a little bit of that good garlic powder. And you know that I love garlic, everything. So I added just a little bit more of the garlic powder extra than I did the onion powder. And I squeezed a half of lemon into the mix. And when I tell you, say, flavor come out of the something, trust me. The smell and the aroma that was coming from this thing wasn't normal. Believe me when I tell you that. And I gave it a nice little mix and allowed the fish to cook. And again, you could always substitute that part that I just did using 1 can of tuna. Any kind of a tuna that you have, you put it in there, okay? So let your heart be troubled. Now I did go in and had some cilantro, you guys. All right, some cilantro. I'm not gonna tell you the things I'm gonna use now. I'm telling you exactly what I'm using here. So I did chop up some cilantro and add it to it. The cilantro have a whole different taste from the parsley, but if parsley is what you have, you use it. And I did go back and add some more of that parmesan, grated parmesan cheese in there, baby. Oh my goodness, this something tastes amazing, guys. This sauce right here, so it's normal. Even if you was doing seafood, this sauce would have been amazing. All you had to do was add some extra butter, add some onions to it, and trust me, it would have taste blasting by your seafood. Seafood, lobster tails and all of that stuff, yes, goody. Now we are done. After 35 minutes, that is what you have, and it's all done, goody. All you have to do now is just garnish, you guys. Garnish with that good flavored, taste delicious lemon flavor, lemon pepper flavor all over that fish, okay? All over that fish. The thing was nice and tender and it smells amazing, and trust me, the flavor, goody, the flavor wasn't not ordinary flavor. When I tell you, this thing was so tender and the flavor was just immaculate, believe me, everyone where you cook this for, I gonna love it. And if you're trying to get a husband, or if you're trying to find a wife, this is the recipe where you have to try. Now to garnish and to make it look even more fancier for serving, I just went ahead and chop up some red bell peppers. You could always use another color if you like, but I chose red. And just sprinkle on top and just let it fly wherever it want to fly and flow wherever it want to flow. And honey, alright, just start the good of the thing turn up mad loud. Just do me a favor. Tell a friend to tell a friend, okay? But before you do that, let me show you how juicy and tender the thing is, even on the inside, boo. Look at that. Look at that fish. Oh my goodness. This right here is an understatement, okay? Just be sure that you guys are thumbs in up these videos. Thumbs it up, goody. And Make sure so that tell the man up the road, the girl down the street, the neighbor next door, even if you don't get along, share the recipe, okay? Tell a friend to tell a friend. And make me know what you want to see me cook next in my kitchen. And remember, as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen, enjoy!